yesterday. Him, right there, him.
Not me.
Him. He says...
I think you have mistaken for my twin brother.
He says, you have been feeling so crappy, and it's true. And I'm feeling better. He said, we need to get you out of the house.
I'm feeling crappy.
He says, I'm going to find a place for us to go to the beach. First of all, the weather is amazing, and actually it's going to be hot at the beach, which it doesn't happen here in Oregon. So he says, I'm going to find us a place, and he did. He found us a lovely condominium in a location we've never stayed before. Mm-hmm. So I'm all excited, and we're trying to get this trip together, and so this morning we get up and we get ourselves going. We need gasoline, of course, so we stop and get gasoline. And right there at Costco where we get gas, there comes to be a McDonald's. And I said, before we left the house, I said, let's just get an Egg McMuffin. Light, we can hit the road running. So we get the Egg McMuffins with cheese. I said, I want cheese on mine because it's going to be a long haul till we have lunch. I'm going on and on with this story.
But I didn't order cheese because you don't have to, because an Egg McMuffin comes with cheese. It's right there on their menu board. It even shows a picture of it with cheese.
So I open up my sandwich, and sure enough, no cheese. His has cheese. Yeah, that's correct. And so we now start arguing over who's going to get the one with the cheese. I want him to have the one with the cheese because I want the best.
Oh, you're getting the cheese all right.
Get the best for him, and he wants the same for me. So I said, okay, we're just going to eat half. Each of us gets half.
That was before Jill Verde decided to throw hers on the floor.
So, yeah, I throw mine on the floor.
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally. And of course, we're both just so PO'd about the fact you cannot even go to McDonald's, order a sandwich, no special orders, no, please take this out or add this in. It's breakfast time.
I realize these people are only making minimum wage, but still you have an obligation to do the job you're being paid for, whether you're making $1,000 an hour or you're making $15 an hour. It's not that hard.
Whatever.
Do your McJob.
So I dropped a majority of my sandwich on the floor of the car, and now it's all over the place, right? And we were at a stoplight. I said, let me get out the car. God, this story is long. Get it cleaned up. What's he do? He drops his sandwich all over the floor.
You handed me yours. I'm now having 2 sandwiches in my hand while I'm trying to drive the car. Of course it's going to drop. It dropped in my lap. It dropped on the seat. It dropped on the floor. And then we dropped it into the bag and threw it away.
Oh, I was so PO'd. I just threw what was left of mine in the sandwich. He said, I said, throw it in this bag. We're done with breakfast.
So now we're both pissed off and hungry.
Oh, my God. So anyway, we're going to the beach.
Life's a beach.
And actually, we're very happy, aren't we?
We are. We've got a beautiful condo rented with a view of the ocean.
Yeah.
You can actually lie in bed and see the ocean.
Well, they always say that, but
No, they showed the pictures were on the website.
Do you remember the last time we went away?
Oh, yeah.
And it was a condo, and they showed
You're such a Debbie Downer.
They throw all these pictures at you, like, on the computer, and one of them, here's a lovely sitting area with some nice chairs, and we knew it was a studio, but it showed a nice little corner where they had no chairs.
But it was a beautiful condo, and it did have a view of the river, so lighten up.
Lighten up. You're the one that went on a 10-minute rant about people who work at McDonald's, and I had to cut most of it out.
Egg McMuffins on the floor, and then she undoes her seatbelt, opens her door, and tries to clean it up while the light turns green, and I'm supposed to go because I've got a line of cars behind me.
What did you expect me to do? Step all over it?
River dance on it.
So we're going to the beach.
Although you couldn't have made it any flatter than they... I think they have a requirement at McDonald's that somebody has to sit on the sandwich before they pass it through the window.
That's any fast food. You look at Burger King, they show you these or Arby's, any of these commercials, and they show you this big, beautiful sandwich, with lots of and you get it. Are you kidding me? Is that really what this thing looks like? It's not what it looked like on TV.
No, it isn't.
So, that has been our morning review of restaurants fast food especially, on Jill for Today.
But look forward, because the director's cut is coming.
Okay. God, this one's long. I hope you people are still interested in all this. He wants to do a channel on your own?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought you decided on. He wants to do a channel on his own that he can control on his own without mommy saying, you can't say that. And he's going to call it
The director's cut.
The Director's Cut.
I'm
And
going to take on some of the injustices in the world, and I'm not just going to bitch about them. I'm going to offer solutions, common sense solutions that the viewers can participate in.
So there. And he's going to name it The Director's Cut, which I thought was just perfect, right? And so anyway, and I will have no, the only thing I told him, and this is true because you'll get kicked right out of YouTube, no profanity. Other than damn. I think you can do damn, but don't go any further than that.
Speaking of which, has anybody else noticed, if you watch the Sci-Fi Channel,
oh my God,
that their language is totally uncensored? They use every word in the book.
Every word.
And even in the subtitles, it spells it out. Very strange. I don't know how they get away with that.
Well, it's the new world. Speaking of the new world, we watched, well, no, we didn't watch. I watched like a little recap of it, and then I saw some of the pictures online. The 2019 gala. What is that thing called anyway? I don't even know.
The Met Gala.
The Met Gala. And it's like a costume ball. He doesn't get it. He thinks it's a bunch of whack jobs dressing up, and he's right.
It is a bunch of whack jobs dressing up.
I'll tell you what, you look at some of those outfits. First of all, they have spent an absolute fortune on these dresses.
Which goes to prove my point that having money is not synonymous with having taste.
Top line designers. I mean, top line. And they have gone out of this is not just something you pulled off the rack. Well, my God, there was a woman, Katy Perry was wearing a damn chandelier. The whole thing was a chandelier. Katy Perry. Katy Perry, that's what I said, love.
I thought you said Katy Perry.
Oh my gosh, no, not Katy Perry.
I'm deaf anyway.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I love you anyway. Anyway, that was really something to see. Are we done?
I think so.
I know
And
people
then
say, don't say that. I look like, I don't look very good, and I apologize for that. My hair needs to be done. I need a haircut. I put a lot of blush on this morning. I put blush on. I put toner, I put blush on, and then I put bronzer on. So I look like I have a little more color. But, oh dang, I'll tell you what. I'm still not feeling. What happens is I'm doing pretty good until about 11:30 or 12. Wouldn't you say in the morning? And then that's it. And that's why he said we're going to the beach. We're going to find a place where all you have to do is sit, drink wine, and what is that? Oh, what is that?
I'm not sure.
I'm not either. Honey, watch the road.
I think it's a buzzard.
Jeez.
We've been seeing more bald eagles in the area.
I'm going to kill the man. Are you done now? Are you done?
Take my wife, please.
That's an old Henny Youngman. People saying, "Ooh." All right. Okay. That's it. We're done.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep
book it.
We're gonna book it. We're gonna
cut.
We're gonna do a little so you'll see these things in a row. But I'm gonna videotape while we're out there. It's only 3 days, so you won't get terribly bored. Anyway, love you all, guys. Love you all, guys. Love you all. See you later. Bye. What is that sour look on your face?
You just covered me with lotion. You know I hate lotion.
But you know how I hate your dry skin. Oh, your poor little hands are
get
always
over it.
just so pathetic.
You know, after 42 years, you'd think you would have gotten
43, excuse me.
43 years, you think we would have gotten over my dry skin.
So what have you been doing? Well, have you been enjoying your beach trip?
I have. I'm looking out, and there out on the ocean is a streak that goes across the ocean of sunlight.
Let me turn it around here and see.
Behind it.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, yeah, it's very nice.
I'm just sitting here in the window, watching the rain, not the rain.
Oh, no rain, fog, sun.
Yeah. And waves just coming in one after another.
So we've had our continuing conversation again.
Which one is that? There's so many, I lose track.
The one about, I'm getting situated here so I can talk to you. The one about us, what is it?
I'm waiting to hear what
The
you have to
one
say.
that we talk about constantly moving to the beach.
Yeah. It's very expensive at the beach. Have you noticed that?
I don't think it's so, yeah. It's the, now, of course, for me, it's the health insurance problem.
Yes. You know, where we'd like to live at the beach primarily is either Newport. Newport has a new hospital, which is good. But there are limited opportunities to live right on the water. The other place we'd like to live is Astoria. And there are, again, limited opportunities to live on the water, and it's very expensive. But they also are down to one county or one company or offering Medicare Advantage plans now. So that's kind of scary. Last year there were 2, several years ago there were 5, and they keep losing companies that are willing to write Medicare Advantage. On the plus side, they have a brand new University of Oregon Health and Science Night Cancer Center. So there's positives and negatives wherever you go, but the only thing you can count on is everything is more expensive at the beach.
Yeah.
Food is more expensive, gasoline is more expensive, insurance is more expensive, mortgages and housing costs, they're all more expensive.
Yeah, but you know, as we were discussing here, I am not a city person anymore. I don't need a city. I don't like a city. I don't want to go downtown.
Answer to your problem.
Say again?
Peru. Peru has a cost of living less than half that in the United
God,
States.
You just made me insane.
Well, you shot me down on Ecuador,
yeah.
so I got to try some other.
You come up with all these darn harebrained ideas.
Bahrain. How do you feel about the Kalahari Desert?
Oh my gosh!
Click when you talk.
Oh, that is an interesting language.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you been enjoying yourself?
I have.
Tell them about the bed.
The bed. The bed is about the size of a Canadian football field.
It is big.
And it's got pillows that are so thick that you wake up with a neck ache in the morning because your head is pricked at such a strange angle.
Well, it's not that they're fluffy. It's like this brick.
It's like a sack of cement.
It is. That's what I told him. It's
but
like
it's
a sack
thick
of
too.
It is very thick.
It's a thick sack.
And it's very. The other thing weird is the sheets are like regular cotton sheets or percale sheets. The pillowcases are satin.
Pillowcases are satin, yes.
It's totally weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very, I guess you'd think it's luxurious. I don't know. But the pillows have got to go. We got to find something else tonight to use for pillows. But the bed is very comfortable. Oh, don't rub your eyes. You know how I feel about your
Why don't you just tell me what to do and I'll do it? Okay, pick up your hand. Put it back down. Okay.
And he does.
Yes. This is what married life for 4 decades is like.
Well, it's true though. When you're married to someone, I've known each other for 44 years this month.
75, yeah.
Holy cow.
May of 75.
Well, you each know how to tie each other's shoes.
Excuse me, I'm going to go jump off the cliff.
You do. You know how to tie each other's shoes in the dark. I mean, it's just, yeah. I know, it's kind of an interesting term, wasn't it? Oh, anyway, so we had a wonderful dinner last night. What did I fix? Oh, I'm sorry. I did the pork loin. Yeah, it's a big salad. That was delicious. Tonight we're having a penny pasta dish that I got in the freezer case.
And a Caesar salad.
Yeah. And that's about it. We've had a wonderful time here so far. We have one more night.
Yeah. Well, we have tonight and then we have tomorrow night.
Right. And so, anyway, we're having a good time. We're both doing a lot of reading, much more so than we have at home. I don't know what it is about being home and just saying, I don't have time to read. Okay, well, is that about it? Our little touchdown here
Yeah.
and checking in and all that good stuff. And I'm going to scan back here to the. I don't know how much you can see because it is kind of foggy.
Today was only like 61 degrees.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be 77 out here.
Oh boy,
That's warm for the beach.
it is definitely warm for the beach, but we're looking forward
out
to
here
it.
on the edge of the cliff up high here.
Yeah,
It should be. We should get a nice breeze. And it
Yeah.
should be fine.
because people don't air condition out at the beach.
No.
Nah,
No need for it.
no. And tomorrow we're going to trip on into Seaside, Astoria. Where are we going tomorrow?
Astoria.
Going to trip around there for a while, and then on Friday we're going to mosey on home.
Yeah.
Mosey on home. All right, everybody. Well, we will check in tomorrow when we are in Astoria. Later. Is it on? It is. It's on.
Beats me.
Well, see, I've got this new software, and I never can tell whether the video is on or not. It's like anyway. We're home from our trip, and we did not very much videoing because we were having such a darn good time. Yeah, you know, we did one on our way out, and we did the other one with him, you know, talking about whatever it was. And now we're home. We had a wonderful trip. It's very warm. Got a new hat, huh? This is my summer hat. Is that just too cute or what? He's got his hat.
This is my old hat.
This is his old hat, but you
Bought this in San Francisco over a year, about a year ago.
Oh, yeah, about a year ago. So, I don't know how many of you experienced this out there with whoever's, I'm going to tattle on you, whoever drives the car and you're getting to the point where you're almost out of gas and you have miles to go before,
Blah, blah, blah.
you know what I'm going to say.
Oh, it's a lie.
So, you know, you get to a point where you say, you know, I think we need gasoline. Oh no, we've got it. We can go 100,000 miles. We're fine. And the miles are ticking away and the gas tank's going further. It's like there's some sort of a contest with themselves.
The car actually tells you how far you could go on the gas you have. Like right now, it says we can go 317 miles on the gas.
Well, guess what? Your spouse says, no, you can't. So we get to a place where we've got, like, I think, according to his little calculation, 82 miles left on the tank of gas. And we're like, well, we were nowhere near that to get home. And I said, you know, we really need to get gas. And we've got plenty of gas to get home. And I always say this, if we run out of gas, I'm not walking.
Okay. I'm 72 and a half years old. And we've been together now for 44 years. Has either of us ever run out of gas?
I don't want to talk about that.
In the time we've known it? I have
I don't want to talk about
memory
this.
of pushing a Volkswagen.
It's true. I did run out of gas. I don't think we were engaged. I think we were just dating. And I ran out of gas. And he came and bailed me out. Then there was the time with the flat tire that he bailed me out when we were dating. All right, okay. But since then, have we not had lots of discussions about this?
Have we ever run out of gas when I was driving?
No. Close. Close
only counts in horseshoes.
Uncomfortably close. All right.
Uncomfortable for whom?
Me.
Oh.
So anyway, we're heading out to the grocery store. We need a couple things.
Oh, tell them about that great breakfast we had on the way back.
Oh my God. So we're on our way home from the coast, and there's this place we've stopped before, and you know it's really okay. You want to say
it's like a huge log house.
Yeah.
Only it's not a house; it's more like an estate because it
it's
must
huge.
seat 150 people.
Yeah. And they serve food, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So we got there, the way the timing worked out, just about 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's when they opened. So we went in, and
The place was mobbed. It was us and one other couple.
Yeah, it's true. So she places our order, and I said I had placed an order for some eggs and a biscuit, not much, you know. So, because we took the week off, you know, when we're traveling, you know, we try to do Weight Watchers, but you know, you got to live a little bit too. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So after I had placed my order, I said, oh my gosh, there's Eggs Benedict. I said, I want Eggs Benedict instead. And he calls her over, and literally it was less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Oh no, I've already punched it in. I can't do that.
In other words, I'm too lazy to go back and tell the chef, who's just swamped trying to prepare food for 2 tables, that the ladies changed their mind and would like something else.
So she punched it in. Now you're stuck with what you've got, which really, torqued my taco. So breakfast comes very quickly, by the way. I mean, it's not like he sat there and cracked those eggs and made those biscuits, It's all steam plate, tray. So she brings out my breakfast, which is incorrect, as it was. And I said, I'm sorry, this isn't what I ordered. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll go tell the chef. And in 45 seconds, she brought out what was supposed to be the breakfast.
We use the term chef lightly, believe me.
Yeah. So his was horrible.
It was cold.
Yeah, gloppy.
There was some gravy. I had a chicken fried steak. The gravy obviously came out of a can. It was not good. The meat was greasy, and it was all cold. Everything was cold. Potatoes were cold. Eggs were cold. It was bad.
So she comes over. Hi, how's your breakfast? Is everything all right? No, it's not all right. That's exactly what I said. No, it's not all right. And he said, this is horrible stuff, and we're just going to leave. We'd just rather leave.
The only thing they did right was that he served us cold water, and they didn't charge us for the meal.
Yeah. So there you have it. That was our breakfast experience.
I should have known we were in trouble when I asked about the corned beef hash, and she said it's canned.
Yeah, I'm turning this thing out there. So that was kind of, but everything else was great. The trip was great. We had a wonderful time. But the condo was amazing.
In a phenomenal spot. I came out the next morning to get something out of the car, and there's a set of woods. It's right at the base or the start of the Tillamook Head Trail, and there's an owl hooting in the woods. It was really neat.
Yeah, and the weather couldn't have been nicer. It really couldn't have. So that whole thing was wonderful, and we had a great time. And the breakfast, that's just one of those little glitches that comes in, and the fact that we almost ran out of gasoline. Not really, but I don't like that when he says, we got hundreds of miles left on this tank of gas.
And I actually read a whole book. It's been a while since
you did, yeah.
Sat down and read a book in a couple of days.
So that's our trip. Back on Weight Watchers come Monday morning. I'm feeling better, and now I'm really starting to cook more. I cooked a little bit more on our trip than I've done. It was easy stuff though, but I'm ready to get back in the kitchen and do some cooking, and I've got some things lined up. I'm going to do a shrimp scampi this week.
Ooh.
Yeah. Weight Watchers, freestyle.
Oh,
I know, it's getting exciting. So, oh gosh, don't run this light.
Did I even look like I was
I'm
going to
kill the man.
I
Either that or I'm going to divorce him.
I wish she'd do it and get it over with. Put me out of my misery.
You are the sweetest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well,
so there
obviously you've never seen any babies then.
Oh, there's the sweet. Or baby dachshunds, little dachshunds. Corgis. There's the sweetest.
They're always smiling.
Oh, they are. They're they've done a survey, and corgis are the dogs with the best smile of the breeds. Of course,
they also may shed more than any dog on the planet.
Oh God. Now, of course, I'm going to get 100 reviews or comments saying, no, they don't smile as much as my dog, and my dog is a Pomeranian, one of those things, but it doesn't matter.
Well, if you've got a Pomeranian that smiles, it's because he's got gas.
Stop it. All right, everybody, until next time, we love you all. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Absolutely, and we will see you soon.